Yes.
Oh God.
All right, people, welcome to the Gamers at Large, episode 92. Thank you for joining us. Tonight we got the usual suspects. I'm not introducing anybody because
Somebody's
I
frying
don't feel
chicken.
like it. So,
Plus, he knows us already.
we freestyling tonight. If you got any questions, please leave them
Freestyle.
please leave the questions and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
get to them as soon as we can. So, whoever wants to start, go.
Coronas.
How dare you drink without me,
I,
bastards?
I have something to start with that I think is interesting. So quiet down, children, and let me talk.
Do we have to?
Aww.
Punisher pops popcorn.
And then it got ruined. No. Has anybody seen Retro Gaming 85, Sean Long's video about the 3D NES emulator?
I saw that he uploaded it. I haven't watched it yet.
I've watched it and like it's an interesting concept, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo's gonna make a move on it because you know they got the 3D classics on the 3DS and they don't want nobody jumping in their territory. But I think that would be a bad move. I think what would be a better move would be for Nintendo to kind of grab them up and take them under their wing and be like, okay, well, you're doing this. We could possibly use this software technology at a later date and maybe bring that in to move it to their proprietary hardware. And then they could just like it's not the same. It's not exactly the same as stereoscopic 3D. It's just the look of 3D on the games.
So,
And they could,
It's like a layered effect.
yeah,
so you're saying basically they're pulling a valve if they did this.
yes. If Nintendo decided we see that you're doing this, we like what you're doing, and pulls them in instead of squashing it, instead of putting the cease and desist out, just grab them up because obviously they've got a talent for messing with software, and the emulators. The way it's run is it manipulates the literal the NES games. It literally
Hear this,
manipulates.
Square?
That. Huh?
I said, do you hear this, Square Enix?
Sega.
All right.
Sega.
They're too busy trying to shove Unreal 4 on everything.
Oh,
gosh.
Mm.
No, but this was literally, and it runs in Unity, so it's not like it would be hard to move it over to Nintendo's platforms with the relationship that they have with Unity. It'd be a simple, okay, we're taking this code from here, we're going to put it over here, tweak it a bit, fix it up, and then we can use it.
I want a Poi Poi reboot.
Yeah.
I don't want no more damn gimmicks from Nintendo.
And they could, everything's a fucking game.
Excuse
my French, but everything.
No, man, think about it.
Hold on, people.
Redo Poi Poi, put it in 3D effects.
Shush.
Did you just say 3D effects?
I'm actually going to do a video on gimmicks when I have time.
Just give me a regular controller. It just happens. It just happens to be composed of all the gimmicks that Nintendo has ever comprised over the years.
Oh, that's scary. Oh my god.
No,
Let's see.
well,
the analog stick, rumble,
Transfer
board.
pack.
y'all cut me off, bro.
The gamepad.
Okay, can I finish now?
Why is everybody acting like me tonight, you
Are all the
bastards?
children in class today going to behave for a few seconds more, please?
This is what happens when you structure the podcast.
No, but what I'm saying is they could possibly take the software technology and bump it up to other platforms, like move it from the NES, bump it over to like Game Boy or SNES or N64 to just kind of update these games with that type of look.
Yeah, I haven't watched the videos. I don't even really know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Have to see how that
You
looks.
guys have to see the video. I mean, I've seen some of the stuff in motion from the video footage that he showed in some other places. It's an interesting thing, and the way, well, I'll put it this way: it made Mega Man 1 look like a new game to play.
So is it kind of like the 3D deal where kind of like how what Minecraft is doing? Kind of like that, like 3D pixels or
Yeah, it would be that. Yeah.
okay.
Some games are going to look. Trust me though. Some games are going to look horrible as hell unless you bump the resolution up. But
Hey, we old school. Nothing looks horrible to us.
There you go.
As long as it plays good, I could give a damn.
Give me lock and chase in 160p. I'll play it.
And this was back in the day where we didn't mind counting pixels, and yet we didn't argue about it.
No, we didn't.
Nope.
We didn't start doing that until last gen, but whatever.
Oh my God, we've been playing games in 360p for 4 generations. We should complain. The performance is horrible.
Oh, God. Back in my day, Sonny, damn it.
Cranky Kong, ladies and gentlemen.
Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn.
Get off my damn lawn.
No. Today, you damn kids better get off of my server.
Have you guys talked about the rumor and the rumor?
Oh, you mean the rumor about the rumor?
The rumor that found the rumor from the person that knew all about the other rumors.
And
man.
That was an interesting rumor.
You mean the rumor from that guy that got fired that wasn't a true rumor?
Yeah. And his uncle knew somebody that was an uncle of somebody else. That was an uncle of somebody else. That was an uncle of somebody else that worked in.
This sounds like Uncleception to me.
No, but seriously, did you guys talk about
you got some Uncleception on
Good and Evil thing?
No, that I don't believe that. I don't believe that's true, but I think it would be a good idea if Nintendo did it.
Well, something happened that made it seem a little bit more true. With the
take it down.
Well, Ubisoft basically went and contacted the company, and so they never really do that. They never done that.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's true to that situation.
I mean, it just made it a little bit more.
It does possibly make me think that there might be a Beyond Good and Evil 2 coming.
Look, man, somebody called Sarkeesian. Nintendo is racist. They only like their own pigs. They only like Ganon. They only like Pigma and all those guys. Those are only pigs they like.
Well, let's just say if it is a true thing or somewhat true, do you think it's a good idea?
Wait till she's irrelevant.
What do you guys think? Would you be excited for that?
For what? For Beyond Good and Evil?
Yeah.
If it was actually true, I'd be doing backflips, and I can't even walk right without a cane.
I just want the game to show up.
And then you have that cane so you could beat somebody with it at random.
I want the game to come. I don't really care what platform it's on.
No, I mean,
Nintendo security, I know it's good, but I don't care what platform it's on as long as
I could care less unless, see, for me, I want the stuff to go on Wii U where the gamepad could be put to proper use.
Oh,
I want the second screen experience. That's what I want.
It's an NX rumor.
The gamepad's dead. Yeah, it's not the Wii U.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Wii U's been dead for 3 years now.
We literally know nothing about the code name NX.
Yeah. How dare people make light of the death of a platform made by a company who should have been dead in 1889?
Oh Lord.
Been dead since 1889, man.
Apparently.
Been due,
Tell
man.
people that they don't even believe it. They go like this. They be like, "Man, what are you talking about? Nintendo just came out in the '80s." Wow.
Yep.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, 1880s.
You silly
ignorant idiot.
Nintendo
Just sit down. Sit down.
You silly Nintendo fans.
Get so Nintendo. Get so Nintendo.
Why are you so tender?
We're kind of dating ourselves here.
Yes. Misogyny.
Oh my god. The randomness is real tonight.
Oh,
We should literally name this cast random.
That's a lot of spaghetti. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm cooking up right now and I'm seeing mad leftovers. I think I'm gonna make a dash for the spaghetti.
Oh Lord.
I'm a Super Mario
Ooh,
bro. I love pasta.
Spaghetti, ravioli.
How many of you guys went out and bought that rip-off remaster
Which one?
of Twilight Princess?
Oh, I bought that rip-off remastered. Yeah, I'm gonna try the hell out.
The rehash.
I got
Oh,
my
yeah,
amiibo too.
You might have to get that one for me, though, you know.
The Legend of Rehash. I'm sorry, but Twilight Princess came out how many years ago?
10.
So it didn't come out 3 years ago with the exact same engine, right?
3 years ago. 3 years ago, already in HD, by the way.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Camera.
Exactly.
Oh.
So it wasn't a game that was
Is it
already.
Camelback?
Are you sure? So you added 1.2 million pixels to the image? Okay.
Oh Lord.
Just wondering.
I didn't see that.
You remade textures, huh? You didn't just up-res the same textures. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no.
You made improvements to the game engine. You made things different instead of the same engine over and over again. In the same.
Man.
Oh, okay. You fix bugs. Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something right now. That little thing, that okie doke they pulled with the basket was genius.
What was that?
The basket. Remember the beginning of the game when that lady was pregnant and she got the basket for her baby?
Which one?
And in Twilight Princess, and in the very beginning of the game,
Yeah.
and the basket went down the stream or whatever, and you were supposed to get it back for her.
Moses.
They pulled the okie doke and how you were supposed to get it.
Yeah.
I haven't played yet. Maybe I'll play tomorrow.
You never played before?
No, I mean the remake. I haven't played the remake yet. I bought it, but I haven't.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. When you said basket, I was like, "What?" It's Twilight Princess. That was 10 years ago, man. I don't know.
Yeah. And
All I remember was that last boss battle.
The freaking monkeys or whatever stole it and get it back. Using the little whistle.
That's like didn't you use the hawk, right? Yeah, use the hawk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you were still trapped in the village at that point in time, weren't you?
Yeah, it was still early in the game.
Yeah, that's early in the game. I know, right? It's like a distant memory.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. To me, like I said, though, the whole entire thing, the way it came out graphically, it looks nice. But the main thing that got to me was the way they used the gamepad.
Yeah. It looks really good, actually. If you the
They
videos
did
watching
some
it
of the
on
good
YouTube
Maker.
don't do it any justice.
So what about the what actually did they do with the gamepad exactly?
It's very similar to Wind Waker.
Okay, so the map,
Yes!
all the map stuff.
That's good enough for me.
Are you able to do fast travel points or?
I don't know that yet. I'm guessing you can.
I haven't gone far enough yet to sit up
Does
here.
the gyroscope function go well?
Gyroscope function is perfect.
Awesome.
There's probably not gonna be fast travel, but just warp points like they did in the original.
Okay.
I would not be aiming with analog. I would be using a gyroscope for sure, because it's way more precise.
Nintendo fanboy.
I honestly have to thank Splatoon for that because I used to hate gyroscope until Splatoon.
With this particular game, if you don't play it with the gyroscope, you're gonna be losing out.
Oh, the gyroscope for aiming the slingshot was nice.
Yeah, using a slingshot.
Yeah, because it was really good with the Wii remote.
That's what I was worried about. Like when you're on horseback and you have to steer the horse and opponent and also try to fight people.
Yeah.
Like how would you do that? Because I never played the GameCube version. I always only played the Wii one. I was like,
it made sense because Nintendo designed that with that in mind. I mean, that's why Splatoon works so well.
I'm looking forward to it because it's gonna. For me, I remember about 15% of the game because I haven't played it since then. So it's gonna almost feel like a new game. I'm sure I'll be remembering stuff as I'm playing it, but a lot
Back
of the
in the
story.
day when I was young, not a kid anymore. Oh, sorry.
That's so crazy how a game 10 years ago I barely remember anything about it except for like the big moments.
Yeah.
But like I remember everything about A Link to the Past.
And isn't that crazy? Like 10 years ago, you don't hardly remember a game, but like 20 years ago, I remember everything about that game.
Well, the game
that's that Super Nintendo era, son.
The game from 20 years ago had a bigger impact. That's all.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because
think about it.
It was basically
this
looking, Ocarina of Time.
I'm about to say, put it this way: a lot more people remember a lot more things about Ocarina of Time than
exactly
Twilight Princess.
I remember everything about Ocarina of Time. That's probably because I beat the thing like 20 times.
To be fair though,
I
think Ocarina of Time is like more clean though. Like it just seems like everything is paced perfectly. So
very streamlined.
Yeah, you remember every moment.
Well, that's how it was designed. So.
Yeah, like Link to the Past is kind of like that too. I mean, it basically takes the Link to the Past formula and puts it in 3D. But for some reason, it just seems like there was a lot more stuff in Link to the Past as far as like just little weird things that you can find.
Yeah.
But I remember
Yep.
all of that game. There's no like I said, when people complain about the water temple, I'm like, no, the level, Dungeon 5 in Link to the
Dungeon
Past.
5 is
Yeah, when you got to think three
I'm
dimensionally
trying to
in a
think.
2D
I'm trying to
game.
remember which Dungeon 5 was.
That was the one where you start off at the top level and you got to work your way all the way to the bottom.
Oh
But the
yeah,
only
gotta
way to
fight
get to the
blind.
bottom is to
I
work your way
hated
back
that
up.
thing.
Yeah,
Because you had to fight blind in there.
yeah.
Yes,
no joke.
And you go all the way
Let's see.
down. You go blind was 4
Blunt.
because
I
you had to
thought blind
leave.
was 5.
Nah, blind was 4.
I thought I
Inside the
remember.
old town, and then you go you fight the blob at
Oh,
the bottom.
okay.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, yeah.
Because
All
it's
right.
in the middle of the lake, and that level was oof. Yeah.
I remember. I was like, water temples are nothing to me.
I like the
yeah.
water
For
temple.
some reason, I can get through a water temple like it's nothing, and I hear people say the water temple was made by the devil. Like, no, it wasn't.
only-
The water
only
temple
water
just
temple-
basically did what.
That's a
level
new
5
myth,
did.
please.
The only water temple I have a problem with is the one in Twilight Princess. That's because it gets confusing because you have to change the thing so many times.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even have
turn
trouble.
I don't even remember the water temple from Twilight Princess.
I went through
I
that.
actually forgot all about it too. To be honest with you.
Getting into the water temple to me was more difficult than the water
The one where
temple.
you use like magnetic boots.
I honestly went through that temple so fast that I didn't remember much of it.
I always get turned around like right before you do the mid boss fight
Yeah.
because you have to go back up the stairs, change it one time, go down, do one thing, go back up and change it again. That's what I usually get.
Hey Vicky, you haven't
What's up?
thrown in yet. You haven't thrown in yet. Come on now, give
Uh-oh.
an opinion. You know this. You know what I'm saying?
This is a psychiatry session. She's actually taking notes on us and making evaluations.
That's not
Uh-oh.
it. That's not it. But you see, if she keeps doing that, Anita Sarkeesian's gonna come after us.
Oh God, don't do it. You know what? You know,
I can't wait till she's irrelevant. I really can't wait till Sarkeesian's irrelevant.
Let her bring her heat this way. I really don't care.
No, but I'm serious though. She needs to come on now. Come on, Vic. You know you got something to say about
Vicky,
this.
please evaluate
Vicky.
our infernal thought process. Please give us.
Please, Vicky.
No, I just
Share
pray
with us.
for all of you. That's
Okay.
all I can do.
It's too late. It's way too late for most of us.
No,
You're
just
gonna
keep
burn
praying
in
for me.
hell.
So our
Burn in hell.
diagnosis is misogyny and Nintendo fan.
I
We are
haven't been to DSM-5
misogynist
yet.
Nintendo fans.
Oh,
Maybe in a DSM-5 tech TR, baby text revise. But it's not in there yet, so.
The hoobity wuddy?
Who said what about who?
Hey, from
No,
the
that's
bygone
messed up.
era, listen, from the bygone era of video games, we're talking the first and second gens, okay? And to me, first and second gen, by the way, would be going Atari on back.
I was not going to say, if you're saying
What-
first second
what
gen,
would
you
you-
go
what
all
would
the
you
way
say-
back.
That's
What
Gen
would you
3,
say is a
though.
game that, piqued your attention back in those days or are from those days? Not that
To
an Atari?
Lock and
Who's
Chase,
this
man.
question for everybody?
I can chase with
it's for
amazing.
everybody, but I want to hear Vic's answer first.
From Atari, though? But I mean, I was like.
No, but you must have played them after, is my point. I said from that era, whether you were from that era, in other words.
Just tell him Custard's Revenge.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't.
No.
Misogyny.
Because that was not. What?
No, I really only
Damn you, T. That's what I was going to say.
that like track Olympic game. That's the only one I vaguely remember. I didn't really. Well, I played it for a little bit and then I just switched to Nintendo and then that was it.
Did you play that one with paddles, or was that the joystick game?
I think it was paddles, if I can
Yeah.
remember vaguely. And my aunt and uncle had it, and when I would go over to my grandparents' house, I would play it for a little bit.
You know what's a classic to me? Yar's Revenge.
Yar's Revenge.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
that goes way back.
Defender,
Oh,
man.
way back.
Defender.
Back at the
Yeah.
time.
Defender. That's basically what Resogun is.
Defender. Yes. Defender. I love that
And
game.
for those that don't understand
Resogun,
why
yeah,
Resogun is Defender, I mean, like, Google it.
Yeah, Resogun just definitely Jack Defender, but it's all good.
Oh no,
It's okay. They
expanded.
recycled
Yeah,
ideas.
it took it and made it bigger. Man.
Yeah,
Brought it
it's a
back.
great game.
Yeah,
Mm.
it looks like I haven't played it.
Unfortunately, it's greatness doesn't await. It is Resogun.
It's
That's all you get. Sorry.
Oh Lord! Do you remember the controller on that thing in the arcades?
For
I
what?
don't.
For
No,
Defender, you needed like a college degree to sit up here and learn how to execute
no, because
movements on that. I mean, it was ridiculous with the amount of buttons it had.
see,
Hey,
the
there
the
was.
one the one arcade machine we had, it was the dumbed down one. So it was
Oh,
basically a port of what the Vectrex was. So it just had a regular joystick
yeah, I had the
and two
easy
buttons.
one.
Yeah, you had one to accelerate and decelerate, and one for you to lower and capture a civilian,
That shit was designed to swallow quarters.
basically. Yeah,
It was like, this is gonna be difficult. You're gonna lose a lot, and you're gonna be throwing quarters in this thing.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. The Defender arcade game was just redonkulous with the sheer amount of buttons. I want you to do me a favor. Google it up right now and take a look at the layout of the buttons.
It wasn't like Steel Battalion or anything.
Well, it wasn't Steel Battalion bad, but it was bad.
It was Steel Battalion before Steel Battalion, probably.
Exactly, pretty much. And the button positioning was not fun. It felt awkward to me.
I never played the arcade
Yeah,
version, to be
I don't
honest
really.
with you.
I'm.
I don't. If I did, I don't remember it.
It's. I don't remember. I was so probably. I was
Oh,
asleep.
oh snap! Guess how much it costs over there on eBay?
How much?
Only 1,800.
Oh.
For
So we're all chipping $18.
I'm going to
We still
GameStop on
don't
my
have it.
Xbox and my Wii U.
Oh Lord, that just oh my God. Seriously though, can you imagine if they decide to do arcade classics, like real hardcore arcade classics with touchscreen controls, using multi-touch, and then having some type of, like a gamepad that could execute that, you know what I'm saying? So any layout could be supported.
I thought that's what it was. Basically, like Millipede and all that. That was basically multi-touch. Just use a trackball.
Exactly,
Instead of-
multi-touch before its time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but multi-touch on, pinch and
You're
zoom
working on
multi-touch that
accuracy.
we have nowadays basically only supports like two focal points. I'm talking about multiple focal points.
That's the new iPad. I don't know how, but it's able to do it. Like you can do multiple touch points at a time. You can pitch it on.
Well, the
Listen to this
NX. Wait, no, the gamepad would be dead.
iProducts.
Oh God.
Multi-touch on the new gamepad.
That's what they would need to do. To me, NX needs multi-touch. I'm
But
sorry.
the problem is the gamepad's a dead technology, so there's no way the NX would adopt such a thing.
I'm sorry, but I think
Nintendo should just shut down. They're a failure as a gaming company. Just become a third party. Just get it over with, Nintendo.
Is anybody else scared of that? That they're gonna listen to the rest of these fools complaining and ditch the gamepad? I'm kind of scared they're gonna do that.
I'm actually afraid. They better not. The gamepad is one of their best innovations in a long time.
Exactly.
In my
It's
humble
gonna be
opinions.
backwards compatible. It's gonna have to have some gamepad use.
Exactly. My point too. And I just don't understand this whole thing about ditching the gamepad and knocking the gamepad, and yet bragging about Android/i features that are enabled inside
Well,
games.
it doesn't say
It's the
Nintendo
same-
on it. That's why.
It's the same damn thing. It's the same.
Hold on.
It doesn't have Nintendo on it, and it has more lag. Therefore, it is superior.
You gotta understand, these are the same people
Dude,
that
I'm gonna say
hated
it
the
again.
Wii remote and was praising praising the Move.
Well, hold on
came
now.
out, and hated the
Hold on, guys, give me
gamepad
a moment,
and was
give me a
praising the functionality of the PS Vita and the PS4.
Give
Yeah.
me a moment here. Give me a moment here. I want you guys who own Twilight Princess to do me a favor. The
Okay.
reason I say Twilight Princesses is just because of the fact that it's the most recent game that came out from Nintendo. Okay?
Okay.
As far as a remake being recently made, as best that could be called. But anyway,
Came
just
out
take
recently,
that
2
game,
years ago.
take your TV, turn it on high, take your gamepad on high, and listen to the difference into which comes on first. Which one has the sound come on first, and you'll notice something.
It's the gamepad.
The gamepad
Gamepad gets it
outpaces
first.
outpaces the TV every single time.
And they did that
Yeah.
on purpose. They don't want lag. So
Exactly. No input lag if you do it just right.
It's literally because of their proprietary Wi-Fi that they have in there. That chip.
Yeah.
Exactly my
That
point.
Bluetooth, that mega Bluetooth technology. Or whatever. I don't know.
It's a combination of Bluetooth 4.0 and 802.11.
I'm gonna say it's not.
The hack button.
It's Bluetooth in a sense, but it's not strictly Bluetooth because
Yeah.
people tried to hack the gamepad through Bluetooth and it didn't work.
Yeah, not gonna work. I mean, you could use it. You could use it with a Mac or a PC, but you can't do anything else with it. There's nothing. It won't boot anything, but
It'd just basically be a screen at that point.
yeah, a black screen.
Yeah, a useless screen. So you better off just leaving it with the Wii U.
Exactly.
They need Nintendo's permission.
Yep.
Let's see.
And the thing is, I think the reason they want to shut down Nintendo so bad is because they come up with these ideas and they don't know how to do it without infringing on copyright.
Oh,
And-
you mean
and
like
trademark
the Rumble Pack and the
Rumble
analog shoulder
Pack
buttons,
and
the
Wiimote and
D-pad.
You know what?
The D-pad.
Just being part of like press and always getting press releases from Nintendo, I always laugh every time I see another press release saying Nintendo wins patent case.
oh, there you
It's
go.
ridiculous.
Come after them, and then it's just another one. We win again. Like this, I'm like,
Somebody,
Yeah. It's because
somebody,
they expect Nintendo, because they're a big company, they just settle and get out of here.
Nope.
Nintendo doesn't settle.
Nah, they
Nintendo
like,
doesn't roll like that. They're like,
It
shut
isn't
it
all
down.
about money to them.
Nintendo is like the mob boss. They want you to prove that they did something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like patent
dude,
trouble.
I
They go
wish
to
we
court.
could put licensed music on here right now, so I can have Queens and other ones bite the dust right now playing. just to have that.
Well, see, here's the thing with them though. They'll fight it tooth and nail because it's not about money to them. It's about the idea. They really want to keep the idea.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly, it's the principle.
Yeah, they don't want anybody, basically
Messing with their
squatting
creativity.
on their idea when, basically like if somebody says, "Hey, I invented a piece of Bluetooth," and you're part of the consortium, you don't get a piece of Nintendo's pie based on what they just did with Bluetooth. You don't, because there was no way that you were thinking that creating this that you were gonna father the gamepad. You weren't. They're just plain and simple. That's like Samsung saying, "Oh well, every iPhone that you buy, pay Samsung because we invented the LCD screen or we made them popular in a small form factor." No.
Just because some ancient guy a long time ago invented the wheel does not mean he invented the Model T.
Exactly.
I just want to say, am I the only person
or
that every time they hear somebody say it's the principal, thinks of the '80s Jim Belushi movie with the principal?
Oh Lord!
Wow.
The fact that
This
principal, man.
ladies and gentlemen, we just mentioned Jim Belushi in the Gamers Alive podcast.
Wow.
He's the principal.
We're a bunch of old farts up in here. God
Buddy
damn.
Hey, guys,
you guys are. I'm not.
hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Hey, hold on a second. Triple M, we're not answering all these. We're not answering all these, dude. We done answered half of these already, dude.
He does it on purpose, man.
Dude, we're not answering all these, dude.
Why don't you just invite him in? It'll make it easier.
We're not answering all these, so yeah, dude, we didn't answer like half of these anyway.
Just hang around. We'll probably answer the rest of them.
Yeah. Okay,
Without
guys.
even
continue.
looking.
Oh man.
I can't see him, but
Those wow, man, bruh.
I appreciate the participation in
You
the
put a lot.
questions.
most
Like,
definitely.
he keeping us on our toes though. Like,
Got to.
We've answered these though. We've answered some of these. No. We've answered the Street Fighter V art one. We've answered the. All right, let's answer this one. I don't even know what Operation Torrential Rainfall is, but do you guys know what that is?
I would imagine something
Operation
that's
Rainfall.
sarcastic.
Okay.
what?
I have no idea what Operation. He asked us, can we finally share our thoughts on Operation Torrential Rainfall? I don't know what that is.
I thought it was torrential downpour.
It's another one of those.
Bring 50
Sorry,
million
sorry,
RPGs.
Triple. I'm not gonna talk about that. They've been beating that subject down on some other casts I've been on.
Bring Mother
Sorry,
3
dude.
over.
Yep.
Okay.
Bring Mother 3 over in HD.
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
In
Unreal
3D.
Engine 4.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have no thoughts on that. So.
Honestly, I haven't looked into it, so I can't really say anything about it.
Me, I'm kind of like in the neighborhood of saying, why not?
I didn't
Because
even know it
remember,
existed.
originally Mother 3 was supposed to be 3D.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
mean, now that whatever development team out there within Nintendo probably has the experience now in 3D, why not?
Yeah, because it failed internally as an N64 project. They
I
ran
want the
into too many
64
holes.
one. That's what I want.
Yeah, they ran
Shoot, stop trolling.
well, well
64
then,
DD complete with
should
Randy.
we hit up Square Enix about Chrono Resurrection? Remember
Oh
that team
God,
that got
yes.
shut down on that?
Yes,
Mm.
I say let's kick the
Wait,
doors
wait,
down.
wait. Say that one more
Kicked
again.
them
I
when they
missed
behind
that.
Chrono Resurrection. It was supposed to be a fan-made 3D
Oh yeah,
version of
Chrono
Chrono
Resurrection.
Trigger, but it wasn't going to have all of the little side quests and things. It was just going to be the specific story elements. Like, why did Square shut that team down? Why didn't they just
Buy them out.
buy them out, make them a dev team for their company, and let them finish that game and actually finish the whole game and then resell it?
How come nobody
Man,
gets
we see.
upset about Square doing that? We do Nintendo doing that.
Man, all these remakes, man. If y'all gonna remake some stuff, reach back. Bring me a new Dino Ricky. Bring me back
Dino.
TNC.
I want Crystal.
Design.
PNC.
Give me another skater die in this piece.
Chuck Rock,
I want-
Bronx Adventure.
I want ET done right.
Oh,
Wow.
right.
E.T.
I don't
done
want
right
E.T.
would be
done at
Heavy
all.
Rain.
Nah.
I want E.T. to stay buried. I don't want it to be done. Oh no, that's right. They dug those Atari carts up.
Yeah, IGN dug that up. And
They dug
completely
it
sold
up. They should have left it
advertising.
there.
We dig this
I
up.
think
now.
nobody
Moment
want
from
Bad
Doritos.
Bad Dude. I would like the arcade version of Bad Dudes. That
Yes.
NES version is garbage.
River City Ransom. One more time.
I want the NES version.
Double
of
Dragon.
Double Dragon, because for whatever reason in the NES versions, Marion gets punched in the stomach way harder for some reason. I don't know why. She just double over in pain.
It's just the way it was made, man.
No. We need a non-misogynistic version.
How
When she
about-
gets punched, she grabs the punch, flips him over, and stomps him in the neck.
Well, it's not misogynistic because there's ladies with whips that completely whoop your ass. So
Yeah.
True.
How about a remake of the NES version of Strider?
oh my God, that would really hurt.
What about Ikari
Yes.
Warriors?
I did not
Akari
hear
What
that.
about
Warriors.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade edition?
Has anybody ever beat that game without getting stuck?
I beat it
Part
once.
2, but not part 1.
I
Part
beat
one.
the first one once with my brother.
I
One
want-
time.
Because you always get
Rad
stuck,
Racer.
right?
Rad
Rad
Racer,
Racer,
but
like,
the inside of the car is the gamepad.
Yeah,
You die, you get stuck, and you can't. You come back alive in an area where you're stuck. You can't do anything.
It
You
was,
start the
that
whole game
was a
over.
glitch that they had in that game.
There's no
Yeah.
finish in this game.
Updates would have been a nice thing back then for that.
Maybe that's why the
I know,
sequel is
right?
called Victory Road, because you can actually beat that game.
Maybe that's what it is.
They had updates back then. They were called new retail revisions.
Yes.
You mean everything that came out after Street Fighter 2?
No,
And it's a mini-
No,
and it's a
like
mini-
actual.
No, we're talking
Everybody hated
actual,
those. Remember?
we're talking
Actual
about actual
revisions.
retail revisions that they would have. They would have a 0.7, a 0.8.
Yeah,
Like
but
Revenge of the Shinobi had like 3 versions.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sega Genesis.
Ocarina of Time had 3 versions, and
It still
everybody
wasn't
hated
that good.
everything.
It was about the third version.
Yeah, the third version sucked because they took all the good stuff out.
They take all
Yeah.
the good stuff out, so nobody liked revisions back then because they took shit out. It's just horrible. You can't have none of your racist comments or any of your none of your stereotypes.
They
All
clean
your
all
women
that
are being
up.
taken out. All your scantily clad women are being taken out.
All your base that belong to us.
Yes. Why you take the swastika out of my game,
You
race?
take out the charm, man. You take the charm out of the game.
Oh Lord! Like when they sat up there and dealt with that whole thing with Wolfenstein.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, who were you fighting after all? After they took all that mess out?
I did. Good
You were
question.
fighting people. That was
Good question. I have no
you were
idea.
just fighting
Exactly. Who were we fighting in the end afterward?
people.
You take you took that mess out. I mean,
And you could flip that back to E.T. when they revised the movie. What they do? They gave the dudes walkie-talkies instead of guns. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like, revisions are bad. A lot of times.
sometimes revisions enhance things, and sometimes they're just plain bad. And I'm gonna bring back an old goodie for me, Mass Effect. That so-called ending did not make it better than that old so-called ending.
What are you saying? The ending of the original Mass Effect was
Here
great.
we go
Mass
again.
Effect 1 or 3?
One.
All right, we're in the rabbit hole once more. Let's do
Yeah, we
this.
are.
The ending to one was okay.
I thought it was alright.
Oh, the ending to 1 was awesome.
And one was actually an RPG, so I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
2 was very, very. I don't know. I like the way it was very actiony towards the end.
2 was like
Yeah.
we gotta sell more copies.
Two was like, Gears of War makes money. Let's do that.
Exactly.
But 3, oh god.
That doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
I haven't played
Wait,
that
wait,
one.
I
So,
will
yeah.
say the combat system is great. I
Combat
like
system is
leveling
really
up.
good. Yeah,
Some of the conversations were great.
it's not completely terrible.
Yeah, I hate the decision making and the way stuff branched.
Right.
And the ending was I felt
It was
that-
an ending.
It wasn't
I
Dragon
felt
Age
that
2 or
the
anything.
ending of 2 was more climatic to me.
Yeah.
The only cool thing about the ending was leading up to the worst ending of all time. The trench run was great.
Yeah. The trench run was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and you thought everything was going to be like, oh my god, it can't get more better than this, and it doesn't.
Yep. You were right.
Well, you were 100% correct, bro.
It was like finding out. It was like finding out that Chapter 5 in Xenoblade is the end of the game. That's basically how it feels. And for those of you that don't know what happens in Chapter 5 of Xenoblade, at this point you should be able to Google it.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody
Well,
got
you
it
should
up
have
by
gotten to it
now.
by now.
Yeah.
If you have the game, hopefully.
yeah, there's reactions to it, right now, so it's okay.
I can't talk too much. I'm not that much farther past. I'm like chapter 7. So.
Oh man. Well, it just gets
I
even
have no
more crazy.
words.
It looks like we got a question from Yin Yan Yao. Which do you feel more salted to, Star Fox, Metroid, or Paper Mario?
Salty? Is that what he said?
None of the above.
Yeah, I guess that's what he meant.
Yeah, I guess that's what it meant.
I've got a little bit of a tirade to go on about Star Fox Zero, so I'm going to do that now.
I just think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious, but
The
have
Paper
that.
Mario thing is, to me, because I said I hope that it's 1,000-year. Now I hope that it's Paper Mario Sticker Star 2, just to piss people off. 'Cause, it wasn't this, it wasn't that.
It was the game that nobody liked, but it sold the most.
But it sold the most.
go figure.
All of them. So come on, man. Like,
Yeah, God.
But as far as Star Fox Zero goes, people are still harping on that game not having online mode. Here's the thing. I would rather have a good game that only has single player than have a game with a tacked on multiplayer that might not work.
Ninja Guy 3.
And then people.
We should
I've also
we should
seen
know
people-
Nintendo by now.
but that's the reason it doesn't have multiplayer, because it they don't want to do a tacked on thing. They would have to take almost the same amount of time as as creating the main game itself to make the multiplayer. Because Nintendo's not just going to give you a tacked on multiplayer. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they already attempted it and they just didn't like the way it turned out.
Yeah.
They're perfectionists in that regard. I would not be surprised.
Yeah. There's another thing.
They did give it a tank.
There's another thing I want to talk about, and that's the comparison to Star Fox Guard, because it has an online mode. The Star Fox Guard online
It's
mode
a much
is
more
equivalent-
simpler game.
It's equivalent to Super Mario Maker.
Mario Maker.
Right,
Yep,
right.
exactly.
You're playing
It's not real
someone-
time.
You're playing someone else's designs. You're not playing against them in real time. You're playing their designed courses. That's all it is. So yes,
Yeah,
you can
these
download a course and play it. Good job.
Like,
It's
I
not
would
like you're
love
actually
online
playing
multiplayer.
online against another person at the exact same time. Because you're not.
Mhm.
I just think it's funny.
Don't you
that
just love
everybody
these
was
stupid
saying,
arguments?
I just think it's funny that everybody was saying it was supposed to be delayed, and they had these sources at Nintendo of America that said it was going to be delayed, and
Right. All these. I would like.
First it was delayed.
Don't get me started
Nintendo
with all these
jumped out and
bogus
said it's not
sources.
delayed. And then they came out and said it's delayed again with the exact same rumor.
Yeah.
They should do for the NX. They should come out with like Star Fox, something, and just have it like a multiplayer focused thing, like almost like a Star Wars Battlefront.
I was about to say that.
And do it in that vein. And
like
and charge them $50 for the season pass.
right.
No,
don't do that part of it.
No. See, what they would have to do, and people might hate me for saying this, they'd have to blend Star Fox Adventures with the more traditional Star Fox game.
I don't mind that.
So, combat would be. I know you guys don't mind it, but the general populace for some reason hates that game. But the ground combat would have to be like Star Fox Zero. I mean, not Star Fox Zero, Star Fox Adventures. Then in like mechs and things, make it like Star Fox Zero, and then take to the skies like the original Star Fox. But just be able to go from
like you can do an assault,
to
you can
space
hop in,
and back down.
You could hop from your on foot. You could hop into a R-wing, or you could hop into.
Basically, do everything that Star Wars Battlefront was supposed to do, but didn't.
Right. Do what Star Wars Battlefront 2 did.
Sorry.
That's like Star Wars Battlefront 2 on Xbox, PS2.
Oh, when you said shots, I had something else in mind, dude.
Pass. Charge $60 for their first season pass.
So there we go, Jim.
If Nintendo actually dropped the game and did charge $60 for a season pass, I would be cussing them up and down the storm. I would send them like tons of angry letters. I would go in on them.
Yeah, that would be.
They ain't gonna do nothing like that.
But they wouldn't do it. That's the thing.
No,
Yeah,
don't say they won't. Don't say they won't, because if they do,
I guess you can never say never.
if they do, I'm going to go back to this moment and I'm like Jay. You messed up.
Yeah.
You goofed us. So,
On the Nintendo side of things, I got a question for you guys. What are you guys looking forward to from the HD Twins?
Uncharted 4.
Okay, I can see that.
Star Ocean 5.
Gears of War 4.
Cuphead.
Was it Nier? I can't say it right. Nier.
Automata. Anything from Platinum. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So,
anything from Platinum. Yeah.
Platinum.
Nobody said Ni no Kuni 2?
Because I haven't seen anything on it yet.
Final Fantasy 15. Anybody said it?
I have to actually play the first one.
I actually like the demo, the Final Fantasy 15 demo. What you get with
I'm actually
game that.
I think I could get into Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick that game up.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
But I'm not playing it as a Final Fantasy game. I'm pretending it's something else. That's not Final Fantasy, but it is a good game.
Yeah.
Boy Band RPG 1.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not excited about the battle system, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, it's not really. I'm
actually like that battle system, but
on the pure PC side of things, what are you looking forward to?
All right, y'all gonna have to.
I'm not really a PC gamer though, so I'm not gonna let you guys take that.
Man.
Well, even though it's gonna be on other platforms, I believe No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah, No Man's
You
Sky.
know
I just
what?
want them to tell me what the hell I'm doing.
You know what? No. I shared an article the other day. No Man's Sky is actually back on my radar.
Did they explain is there a story to it or what?
Dude, think of it as old school Elite, but fulfilling the promise. Like I said in another cast, that's what it is.
I need
It's
gameplay.
like, if you ever seen the old school Elite, how you do trading and you do, exploration, etc. and whatnot. Or let me reference another game. Another good game to reference would be either Star Control or Starflight.
Okay,
Look,
that's not my cup of tea.
all the stuff you can do. I just need to know how it's actually going to affect the game. Like, you can trade this. Okay, so how is that affecting?
It affects
the game?
Overall the whole community.
I can't. That's not my cup of tea. So
I'm not wrapping my brain around that part.
It's hard to sit up here and explain. Okay, do you remember how Spore? How it would affect the way you would have creatures come to your worlds and etc. and whatnot when somebody made a creature?
Yeah.
Some of their actions, if it was done local to your character at the same exact time, would affect a lot of the things that would happen on whatever planet you're visiting or whatever sector of the galaxy you're visiting, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Kinda.
It's procedurally generated, but at the same time, the community develops the game without really realizing it.
So
I mean, I get it. I get that part of it.
So basically,
It's a hard
build the
concept to
game.
grasp for a lot of people, but it's trust me, once you wrap your head around it, you're like, wow.
It's basically Minecraft.
Not quite, because Minecraft,
Okay.
like with Minecraft, you have one isolated world that's multiplayer through and through, flat out. In this game, it's procedurally generated, and the effects that you have within your game are local. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's
Whatever
just
area-
around your cluster.
around your
basically.
cluster, and if you're like go to another cluster, it's whatever happens around that particular cluster. You move somewhere else, same, and so on. But what
That's
happens in
interesting.
X culture, cluster doesn't necessarily happen in Y cluster. So everybody plays a different game in a sense, but it's the community that perpetuates the nuances. You know what I'm saying?
I need the game to come out. I need the people playing it, and then see. I need to go from there. I think because
It's really hard concept for people to grasp, but but once you get it, it's like forget it. It's cool.
Yeah, I just have to take your word for it.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
I just have to take your word for it because I can't get into all I keep seeing, all I've ever seen with the same levels over and over again. So
Yeah. I mean, I know they're procedurally generated, but they look very, very similar.
so yeah, that's
Exploring, yeah, it's great, but if it doesn't look that much better or that much different from the last planet I came off of, I'm gonna get bored.
No, I hear you there, because it's kind of like what they say in Starbound. Starbound is starting out, and for it to sit up here and show its true flavor, it's gonna have to sit up here and reach more of its point 1.0 stage before you can actually see what it's gonna bring about.
Yeah.
I can't remember the details, but as an article I shared on the topic, I'll reshare it with you guys later so you can look it over. They did like a breakdown on everything they've done so far for No Man's Sky. I'm not good at explanations, so I'll just let you all read it.
Well, neither are the creators of the game, apparently.
yeah,
Oh,
because they don't
Lord.
understand nothing either, dude.
They
It's
shots
a very
fired
ambitious
again.
project.
It
It's
shouldn't
very
be this
ambitious.
tough, I should know after all this time and after all these videos what's going on. And then
Because they've been at Gamescom. They've been at Gamescom twice. They've been at E3 twice. They've been at what is it, PAX like
they've been
3
at PAX
times.
three
And
times.
they've shown the same thing over and over again. So
Because the thing is, it's not going to show its true brilliance until a lot of people are playing. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm
Because
waiting.
it needs the content created by the game people playing.
Any of you guys?
It's one of those games that get better. It gets better as more and more people play and you progress.
Any of you guys ever hear of the old theory of a solution in search of a problem? That's No Man's Sky. It is trying to be ambitious for the sake of being ambitious, and it oh my God, this has never been done before, and it's so big, and blah 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 blah. Okay, so why are you making it big?
It's huge. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of. I don't know if you guys get this reference, but I forgot the guy's name. He was the producer for the prequel Star Wars. He just kept saying how it's so dense. There's so much going on in the background. I don't give a shit.
and then we got Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah,
Is it good? Is it what I care about? Like that's.
yeah.
I guess I'm one of those guys that need a bad guy to fight.
So what?
In a video game, I need a bad guy to fight. So
Yeah, I need like some antagonists, protagonists.
You guys are like being so narrow-minded. You need to expand your horizons.
Dude, not for nothing, but they have that, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm one of the most diverse gamers I know. So
The simplest
You know I'm
universe
messing
I
with you.
know
Calm
of-
down.
The
Have
simplest
some
universe
dip.
I know
No, man,
of
we gonna
is the simplest universe I know of is
Squirrel for
Tetris,
that.
and that seems to work just fine. That's a very simple universe, and it works.
Yeah.
Move a block, push it down. There's no reason why. You just have blocks. From Russia with Love, I guess.
Oh, Lord.
Tetris.
That's not a bad idea. Let me go play some Tetris.
Who?
Okay, that's weird.
No, I'm gonna play some Final Fantasy Tactics on my pad. There we go.
Oh Lord.
Why don't you guys
Sure.
talking?
Because I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna actually go through and do actual Darkwing Duck games since we're getting a Darkwing Duck movie coming.
Hey man, you got DuckTales.
And a reboot of DuckTales as well.
If
Yeah,
they
I
so
don't want
go out
Daffy
with
in
it,
it, though,
then
man.
they'll
I'm
retro-
getting the
rescue
side
him.
scrollers back.
Am I the only person that doesn't want Daffy in
Tailspin.
DuckTales?
You don't want who?
Daffy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want him in there regularly.
Nah, Huey, Dewey, and
You
Louie.
mean Donald?
Yeah.
Did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, you said
You said
Daffy.
Daffy.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I knew who you were talking about.
My bad.
yeah,
Donald. Donald. My bad.
You know
Yeah,
what?
it happens.
You know what arcade game I would love to see remade from the
The
ground
Simpsons.
up? No,
Revolution X.
no,
Afterburner.
no. I'm about to go really obscure with you guys. Time Soldiers.
Okay.
Yep. You
I
look
thought
you
at
were gonna
what
say
the hell
Town
that is.
Time Soldiers.
You
Oh,
know, Quan, when aren't you ever obscure, bro?
Not to be confused with Time Crisis 3.
I have
Time
no idea what that
Soldiers was the
is.
game, though. Come on now.
No, Altered Beast was the game, dude.
Flip mode is a squad. Ah.
I'll go extra
Nah.
with y'all. Did y'all see
I would have played Prisoner of War or Moonwalker or something. That's more my speed.
Oh,
Prisoner of War
Moonwalker.
POW? That's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. Power was the shiznit. I love that game.
Nah, man, y'all cannot deny Samurai Showdown 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Life
come on.
Force.
Harumaru, Shosha.
I'm gonna bring up
Mm.
Life Force again.
Nakaruru, that's my girl.
Like,
Nakaru. Shon.
We
Yeah,
had to
they're
mess
like,
around and fight the ref.
Ipon.
Life Force is on NES, right?
Yeah, it was on
Life
NES,
Force,
if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah.
But it didn't
On the
look as
Virtual Console, I think. Last time I played it, it owned me because I forgot to play it.
Man, Life Force is
it's like Gradius on crack.
yeah.
Yeah. Sounds
Game
right
that
up
owned
my
me
alley.
last week was Ninja Gaiden 2 on Virtual Console.
Man, or man, the original Ninja Gaiden shit.
Yo, that
Ninja
boss fight,
2.
Ninja Gaiden 2, is dope.
Yeah.
Yo. The final
I
Well,
boss.
need to
did that
play
with-
that. I
you
haven't
did that
played
with two
that. I haven't
buttons.
played that game since I was a kid.
To be
Yeah.
fair though,
Ugh.
Ninja Gaiden 2 is like so much easier than the original Ninja Gaiden.
It's easier
though.
than one. Like,
You get
Yeah.
the shadows, you get all these special moves.
Yeah. I
And
think
you-
the final boss is definitely hard. It's hard.
Yeah, Ashtar.
Yeah, Ashtar
Yeah,
and
he
Jacquio.
is.
Yeah.
I remember crying. I'm talking about literally crying. Like, I can't see it.
I don't think anything beats the original Jacquio though, because that's a 4-stage boss fight.
That
boss
is-
fight,
yeah.
and you only got one life bar.
That is
Yep.
true.
And if you die, you go all the way back to the beginning of the entire chapter.
Yep.
I just don't remember him being as hard for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was longer ago than.
Oh,
two.
speaking of
No, we just get worse as gamers, bro. The game, we're not on the same level we were as kids.
Well, it's not our fault. The games, get so easy and the controls are so different. You just
That's what I'm saying. We're not used to the intensity anymore.
Oh,
We need to-
speaking of remastered games that we were talking about earlier and what we want as far as bring back, what do you guys think of Day of the Tentacle coming back?
they have the tentacle. That's cool. Yeah.
Oh
The
my
remaster.
lord!
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Oh my lord! I can't wait until that sucker comes out, because then that means you
All
get
you
Maniac
PC
Mansion.
gamers out there.
That's right. You get Maniac Mansion with it.
Mm.
That's if they really stay true to form.
That's why I want to get another PC because I'm gonna buy a bunch of old games that I used to play.
Oh,
Go to goodoldgames.com and buy a bunch of old games. That'll be
Grim
This-
Fandango.
This week's episode of Gamers at Large provided by,
good old game.
sponsored
All
by.
the old LucasArts games.
sponsored by. Sorry, I said it wrong.
Cause they ain't doing this. We are.
Monkey Island.
The Secret of
Monkey
Monkey
Island,
Island
wow.
1 and 2. Why is that not on the Wii U?
Oh
I know,
lord!
right?
Rise
Wait,
of the
this
Tri-
is-
Rise
on
of the
now.
Triad. Rise of Triad. Anybody? Rise of Triad.
I don't remember that.
System Shock 2 most definitely with the gamepad.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that would be hot.
Oh, that would be ridiculously hot. Matter of fact, let me see. What would be a good one? I'm looking for something.
Okay, I
really good.
can't play a tactics RPG game while talking to you guys. Apparently,
Any King's Quest. Any King's Quest.
All right, we got a question
Playing on
here.
PSP.
Got a question from Nova Regen. Pokken Tournament will have a $100,000 prize for their championship series. Do you think this level of corporate endorsement will work for the Smash community or even the Splatoon competitive scene?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because
I mean, anytime you put money on it, yeah.
yeah.
So if you put money down on these games, you'll have professionals out of nowhere.
Yeah, they will
I'm a
appear.
professional Splatoon player. You
Yeah.
probably got the worst rank of everybody that
Mhm.
played the game, but you professional.
I gotta get that 100K.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You
Yeah, I
get knocked
mean-
out before the You get knocked out before the qualifying rounds.
Playing
But
all
you're
day,
professional.
every day.
He got a special gamepad that he just basically stitched together. But yeah, I mean, anytime you put up money and for like tournaments and stuff, you're gonna get people coming out the woodwork.
Yeah, it's
So
money, man.
that, I mean,
But
I can see it working. I mean,
it would definitely draw a lot of attention to it, for
yeah.
one.
The only problem is you're gonna have a lot of people claiming to be professional and then getting mad because you beating them because they don't play that way.
They get mad because they suck. That's
Oh,
what
Yeah, man.
I love that.
You
You're
can't
like,
play. You can't play Smash
you can't
Brothers
play the way
with
to.
stock.
Oh
You have
god.
to, you can't play minutes. You have to play stock because that's how professionals play with no items. That's not how I play.
Yeah, I like to play and have fun.
Yeah. So
I don't know what you playing for. I'm playing
yeah.
for fun.
So I mean, that anytime you do that, yeah, I mean they're gonna come out the woodwork and they're gonna, you know, they, anytime
Make
you
the
can, you
rules
can have
and-
one. You can have one for
See,
$1,000 with $1,000 prize money. You gonna have people coming out of there trying to
That's
play.
why I always carry pacifiers and diapers. They start fussing. Here you go.
So yep, that could work advertising wise. I guess you could say.
Let's go with the professional Splatoon player though. He gonna have taken the guts out of his gamepad, and he gonna have this velvet shell for some reason. They're like that gamepad type. Oh man, I custom did this one. Like
Yeah.
the outside this is velvet, man. You just gotta feel that velvet, and then can't play worth a lip.
Oh Lord.
You gonna have that
Meanwhile,
one
back
person.
on Earth, our heroes realize there's a podcast going on.
You gonna have that one person that makes their gamepad look like the DJ from the single player mode.
That might
Nice.
actually be the one good player.
That is hot, though. That would be hot.
Yeah, that might actually be the one good player. He might actually win.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you gotta think about it.
Hey guys, did anybody get to my boy Triple M's question? Because I find this one interesting.
Which one? 'Cause you
Oh
got,
God,
down
the
there.
one at the top.
What are these questions?
I don't remember.
Talking about the ones.
Read it, bro.
To the
Yeah, you read
ones,
it.
to the ones that still haven't given out their thoughts about this, what about the old news going about with EA demanding Nintendo into a deal? Any thoughts about that?
Well, I
made a
I've
video
given my
about that.
thoughts on that.
Here are my thoughts.
I gave my thoughts on another Gamers at Large podcast, I think. So
Yeah.
I made a video about it.
I can
My-
reiterate if you would like.
I got my opinion real quick. It's very, very brief.
Go ahead.
How do you make demands when you've got nothing on the table?
Thank you.
We already had your
right,
promises
that's-
before, so you can't entice us with promises.
That's like showing up for your driver's test and saying, "Hey, give me a license."
Exactly. I promise you I'll get the answers right. Just give me the license first.
We've already heard your promises before. And you
I
took
mean,
your
it,
cookies
it,
and went
it
home.
is an unprecedented partnership. Nintendo should give more.
How could they ever live that down? They should never live that down.
With a cello for the win.
I mean, EA will help you as far as like Europe.
Okay, we got some background noise.
We got
Oh,
747 landing.
Yeah.
It's like from the airport.
Hey,
That's my Sunday Tucson. Don't hate.
That's LaGuardia, man. Somebody's at LaGuardia. Broadcasting from LaGuardia.
You at Jackson? You at Hartsfield?
hush for a second, people. 1 second. This is
Y'all
what
kissing the engine right now.
this is what
That was the sound of
Nintendo.
Megatron retiring from the NFL. I'm out. I'm out of here.
This is what Nintendo played when EA made their demands.
That's
And we
great.
get sued from the Price is Right.
That's great.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That was
Y'all are a bunch of corny ninjas, I swear.
whatever. Be corny as all hell. I don't give a damn.
All right.
I
I
am
ain't seen nothing wrong with it.
We got last question here from NL Piano. Do you think the Wii U is the most underappreciated masterpiece of tech of the modern age of gaming?
I can't answer from a tech. That would be
That's more of a shadow answer.
Yeah, it's more of a shadow answer.
Quan.
It's definitely
how
the most underrated console I've ever seen. One of the most underrated consoles for sure. Probably the most.
Here's
To me,
how I look. Go ahead.
it's probably GameCube. Hey, on the video game side of things, it's probably GameCube. Between GameCube and
Okay.
GameCube is more appreciated than Wii U.
During
Yeah.
the time frame, though, I think GameCube was probably bashed a bit more, but
Really?
yeah, it really was.
it definitely
Yeah,
sold more.
calling it a lunchbox and all this other
Purple
stuff.
lunchbox.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. So.
GameCube was that thing where it was like, oh my god, it's the worst thing ever. We hate it so much, and then 5 years after it was done, oh, GameCube was the best system ever.
Basically,
Mm-hmm.
there's one console that has fit this position ever since the 5th generation. The Sega Saturn was that console during the 5th generation. Once that gen was over, everyone wanted one.
Yeah.
Same thing with the 6th gen. GameCube.
Really? I thought
Everybody wanted one.
nobody wanted Sega Saturn still.
No, they
you
did. They did when X-Men versus Street Fighter, all them games that was on it.
They
Oh
did
yeah,
when
they had.
found out all
I was
the-
looking around like, what y'all
Sega Saturn had some of the best
Sega
fighting
Saturn,
games
like-
and side scrollers.
In the first month, and I'm looking around like, where y'all at, man? Like this stuff has already been here. I'm over here playing in my little Sega Saturn corner with nobody.
You're playing with me.
I was
You're
broke
playing with me.
back
I had
then,
that
so-
Shinobi.
Shinobi
I was
Legions.
Oddly enough, though, when I was younger at my house, the Sega Saturn was the most played console at all whenever I had friends over.
Yeah.
They wanted to play that.
Cousin had the Sega Saturn.
They wanted to play that more than they wanted to play the 64, which had more control. I was like,
I
more
think
people could play on the 64 at once.
Yeah.
People hated that console because at the time it was the most expensive one too. It was
expensive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, look, like I said, though, my example, Sega Saturn was that console for the 5th gen. The GameCube was that console for the 6th gen. We all know the PS3 was that console last gen. The Wii U was that console this gen. That's just how it is.
It happens to everybody. It happens to every company. Everybody
It's
has
weird
one.
because Sega Saturn had
Generation.
decent third-party support. It had EA was there.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were there until Dreamcast. Once Dreamcast happened, they
It was
jumped.
like, see, you guys burnt us on that Saturn. We ain't doing.
Sega said, "Well,
Yep.
since you won't put your sports games on our console,
We'll make better ones."
better sports games than you."
Vicarious Visions. We got some work for you.
Mm-hmm.
That 2K series was that. Woo.
If
Oh,
only.
goodness.
I would love to see it come back.
Oh, we still got the
Since
basketball.
that license is gone,
Which is gonna be soon.
that
I wish the
exclusive
people-
license will be up.
They need to find whoever helped design the Dreamcast to join Nintendo. Greg Nebbit.
A couple of those people might have. We
That
don't
was a
know.
glorious console.
They're probably working on the NX.
The only problem I had with the Dreamcast was that it had less buttons than the Saturn. That was my only problem with it.
I never liked the controller.
I
like the
still
fat?
don't like that.
Controller was a little too
It's
bulky.
okay.
It didn't curve where it should have. It should have curved.
It's okay for some games like Draconis.
Right.
It was perfect for Draconis or any like adventuring type game. But After that, you just that controller was it felt just bad. It
You
was
start putting
especially
your rumble
horrible for
pack
fighting
down
games.
there and your VMU up in there. That thing weighed 20 pounds, man.
Yeah, it does. It's if
But
I
it
was
was
to be
so damn
honest,
cool. And
that was
so,
probably the worst controller Sega ever created.
Yeah.
I
I
think you know how
still got
because
my
of
dream though.
I think one of the things that used to annoy me the most, and Sega tried to find a way around it, was the cord. You know how the cord came out the bottom?
Yeah.
And it was so weird because it would tug at the controller because of the weight. So they tried to put that little thing in the back where you can run it up the back and have it come out the top, kinda. And it was just like it was like, why did you
It
just
made it worse.
yeah, why didn't you just make it go out the top?
Yeah, that really didn't make a bit
It
of
did
sense.
make it weird, and you could
Yeah.
short your cord out because you could pull it. Yeah.
But
Back when cords were legit.
yeah,
If you didn't have cords, you weren't legit.
Yeah.
Until the wave bird, basically.
I had a good old wave bird.
the way where it was greatness. I missed the rumble pack, the rumbling that it didn't have, but it was a great little controller. I still use it in Smash.
Yeah. All right, peeps. That seems to be our catch for the evening. Have fun. We will be back on Sunday. We'll start with the outros and get out you guys' way so y'all can get back to watching basketball. T, got anything you want to pimp out?
Yeah, I just want you guys to know my next video is Mr. T retires, so check that out. And,
Wow.
it'll be this is sad. This is sad.
No, don't go, T.
Then you gonna come back the next week. Oh, I trolled y'all.
Sounding like Flash from the 5 Heartbeats.
Oh Lord. So you guys just have to understand that these things happen, and enjoy the video for what it is when it drops.
I'll never forget you, man.
And I'll see you fools later.
All right.
Be all honesty, I ain't gonna miss that.
Nintendo fools.
All right, Quan, you got anything you want to pimp out?
Yes, I'm Mr. T's stunt double. And let me stop. No, seriously though. Nah, I just got nothing to pimp out yet. But there've been a few people asking me to do a couple of side projects with them that might be coming out within the next couple of weeks, and look forward to that. And that's about it. Whatever's clever, fools.
All right, Shadow.
And it's a Shadow Fox Infinite live in front of Taco Bell parking lot, just waiting the Pizza Shadow Fox to come back out to bring some food, guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a Shadow Cast this weekend. Back to you, Phil.
Shadowbox is broadcasting live from a fishbowl.
The randomness is real tonight.
All right, Andre.
What did I just hear?
Taco Bell parking lot. All right, Andre.
Well, if anybody hasn't checked my channel out yet and hasn't heard that video I dropped on Saturday, the introduction will catch you completely off guard. So you have to go check that out. Huh?
I got to check that out.
Why you know game?
You have piqued my interest. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw the pop. Okay, I gotta look at that.
Like that introduction will catch you off guard. I know it will.
I love the thumbnail.
Because nobody will expect that from me, so I know.
I tried to read that title like 20 times and failed for some reason.
Why you know game?
I kept saying it wrong. I don't know why, but
I love it. I love that title, and I love the thumbnail that goes with it.
Got that. I just dropped another Wii U game ideas video this morning. I got other stuff I'm working on that'll be trickling out throughout the weeks. Trying to break up my content and have some specialized stuff for people. But the Why You Know game is now every Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning you will see that on my channel.
Wow, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a Saturday morning thing too, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
The videos will be short, but they will be there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Shep.
Let's see. I have two videos coming up soon. One of them's definitely gonna drop tomorrow. One's gonna be on gaming. One's gonna be on life. I don't know which one I'm gonna post first. So those will be my first videos from my new place that I moved to.
Hey, Shep.
And there's the
I got an
OGL
idea.
test.
Shep,
What's
I
up?
got an idea. Put them both, upload them both, and schedule them to drop at the exact same time.
And
Yeah, that's doable.
mind blown.
I wasn't planning on any particular order of what I'm doing. I just know that I got two videos that
It's
I'm
like
working on.
Oracle of
So.
Seasons and Oracle of Ages, yo.
Right. Genius. I'm inspired.
Oh man.
Yes. And there's an OGL cast episode 8. That's tomorrow on Dr. Feelgood channel. That should be interesting. Think of it as gamers at large, but we're all drunk and we're saying whatever we feel like.
And I'm going to be there too to make things worse.
Well,
Just like Game Boy
I didn't say
Advance.
we actually. I'm not saying we're drinking. I'm just saying we sound like we've been drinking.
They're drinking.
You're not allowed to clone the Shadowcast. You're not allowed.
You're welcome to join. All you guys are welcome to join, I guess.
Damn drunkards.
There's
All right.
nothing wrong with drinking as long as you have kidneys that work.
I'm not drunk as you think I am.
So that's good. So that's it.
That's it.
To quote my favorite line from Urban. Wow.
Wow, see, you drunk too.
No. To quote my
How may I
favorite
help you,
line
Mr.
from
Christopher?
Urban Chaos. I ain't drunk, Ossifer.
Okay.
Anyways, that's it. That's it for me, y'all. Thanks for listening.
All right, Vicky.
As always, you can check out the new funny, exciting things going on at fangirlreview.com. Over on the YouTube, there is Dead Talkers, Flash Pointers, and the new I Ain't Watching That Shit
Yeah.
cast.
Oh, hold on. I gotta watch. I gotta watch that.
See, that's a beautiful
No, that
title.
I gotta
Ooh,
join.
can I join in that one? I heard you guys talking about it before the cast. I actually have something to say on that.
Yeah, definitely. I'll send an invite.
Cool.
All right.
Because I ain't watching that shit either.
Man.
Messed up. All right. That's it for us. We'll see you guys again
Oh,
Sunday.
hold on, wait. One thing.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to announce. Gamer Idea Foundry is coming back this Saturday, and the subject will be Metroid Dread. That is all.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Let me know what time you're doing that. I might try to jump in.
All right. Well, that's it for us. We'll see you guys Sunday at 7. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
It's time,
Ready to the fools.
It's time.